And the way I operate as a person of faith, my work doesn't change. My work here in my neighborhood, my real work to see people and be curious about them, it's going to be different and differently applied, but my work is the same. So like these kind of waves are going to happen. And I'm not saying that that level politically doesn't matter. I just think we can become paralyzed by it. And I just think the work is still to be curious about people and listen to their stories and love well and be generative, people. I am coming to the world in Jesus' name. That's what I'm doing. And that won't change regardless of who's sort of like storming and stomping around upstairs, and trying to whatever, as men are trying to do their deal. But that might sound naive or simplistic, but I really believe in those like longer narratives to shape that ultimately when these stories get told, the people that have been on the side of culture care instead of culture war, their stories will rise up. A little Ruby Bridges praying on her way to school. Like you see her little mouth moving and she's praying for her enemies. And I think that's powerful stuff. She's praying for these angry people. I don't get it. She's saying prayers for them. My daughter's named after Ruby Bridges and I find her to be incredibly inspiring. And obviously she's just this little tyke. She wasn't like all dialed into what was happening, but that wherewithal to be able to proceed without getting the polarization it's unbelievable. So how do we hold grief for instead of maybe anger? And I know I say that and knowing that like 5 friends of mine are going to be like, but isn't it time to be angry? I have all the voices in my head of the people, but at the same time, I'm in community with a lot of people. I wrote a song called Deal Breaker where I'm expressing my grief. I didn't think anything would ever come between us. And I can't believe it's this stuff. It's like the political unrest and everything. And people that were really close to me, this one woman that was like a second mom to me. And it's less about having this big falling out and more about like this stuff that she's championing on her social media and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you are a spiritual mother to me. And I don't understand it. I don't understand this. But in the song, I started out really angry and, it was going to be like, that's a deal breaker. And the song ends up being a lament because I just sat with it and like, what do I really want to say is that I'm grieving that we are finding ourselves in these places. And could I have a vision for us being tender again and not being so pulled into the venom of the language and the dehumanization?